I'm feeling into your energy right now, and if this message is for you, and if it's found you for a reason, 100%, right? You'll know if it's for you because you'll have like multiple confirmations and you'll have like body chills, okay? But the message that's coming through right now and the energy that I'm feeling is to do with rest. Like, babe, you got to let yourself rest. Give yourself permission to rest, okay? You deserve rest. Like, you have been, oh my gosh, you have been working so much. Like, I don't think you understand actually how much work you've actually been doing. Like, it's giving generational trauma healing. And working and keeping up like your day-to-day life at the same time, okay? That is like a lot for one nervous system, and like you got to give yourself permission to rest. Like, you deserve to rest. But I'm just picking up on this kind of like this anxiety, this kind of like uncomfortable feeling inside of it's inside of my chest when it comes to you resting. You might feel just like rest is just so hard to do. And like you feel yourself getting distracted when it's like, oh, like I said that I was gonna rest today, and then sorry, throat chakra. You said you were gonna rest today, and then actually it's like, oh no, I'm actually just gonna go and do this thing instead. And it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go do this, oh, I'm just gonna do this, I'm just gonna do this. But it's like, by you just doing everything, you're not actually allowing yourself to take that rest that your body really needs. Like, do you realize how much work you are doing generationally through your lineage right now? Like, I've got chills. Like, I don't think like it's like, take a second, take a breath to actually like put into perspective the work, the healing work that you're actually doing right now is like wild, okay? I'm just hearing like wild. And do you know what? The song that keeps coming through, I can't remember who actually sings it, but it's I think it might be like Ludacris or something, right? And it's like dun 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 dun. I don't know, but I feel like that might be somebody's song or something that somebody's played recently. If you know what song that is, please let me know, because I've like been in my head all morning. I'm like, what? Who is that? Like, who is that? I can't remember. But the message that I'm getting is literally you allowing yourself to rest, because when you allow yourself to rest, it's like you allow new insights and new clarity to come to you, new ideas and the answers to the questions that you feel like are unanswered right now, right? You might be in a period of like confusion and picking up maybe a period of like stillness, and they're showing me like the Hanged Man in tarot. So it's like this moment of like pause where it's like maybe you feel like nothing is moving at the moment, but it's kind of like actually everything is moving completely behind the scenes, and like your angels are and your ancestors are like weaving webs. I'm just seeing like weaving webs, right? And it's like when you give yourself that permission to rest and take the time out for yourself, that's when all the answers come, right? It's so interesting. I'm picking up on, it's like when you rest, it feels super uncomfortable. So I can see you like reaching for your phone or like reaching to do something or buy something, or do you know what I mean? And I'm there with you on that one. I'm very much in this collective as well. But what I'm getting is like you reaching for something because it's like you're feeling uncomfortable on the inside, because as soon as you become still, it's like you notice that you're alone, or it's like you notice that things come up, right? So it's like you might have like past painful memories come up, past trauma coming up, and that's all coming up for you to sit with and feel and just I'm just hearing like, be with yourself. Like, allow yourself to just be here now. Like, be with yourself right now. I'm getting a sense of you're not where you were, but you're not quite where you're going yet. And there's some sort of uncomfortability within that because you can't see ahead. But I'm feeling the angels are saying you don't need to see ahead. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to focus on the steps that are laid out in front of you. It's like, I feel like bricks have been coming through a lot recently. Like, you have been rebuilding like the layers of the foundation, right? So it's like you've got your bricks, and then I'm just seeing you like putting cement on that brick and then placing another brick and then putting another cement on that and placing it. Like, you're building the blocks, right, to your foundation. Maybe it's like you had like a seriously rocky foundation, like growing up, for example. It's like maybe like both parents weren't present, or one parent wasn't present, whether that's emotionally, physically. And I'm just picking up on also to do with rest is kind of like hustle culture is coming through right now. You might have just been like taught that the harder you work, the more results come, and that just leads you to absolute burnout, right? But it's kind of like the wiring in your brain when you rest is kind of like, oh, I must be doing something wrong when I rest because I'm not out there hustling, right? Maybe you grew up in a family that didn't really have a lot of money, right? And so it's like all that you were shown was like your family just like hustling, right? Like, and that's also just within society as well. Like, we're taught that like the hustle culture is like, it's so praised, for example, but there's so much that happens when you rest. And like, rest is like a new way of, it's almost like a new way of working, a new way of being for you, moving into this next like period. But it's kind of like, I'm seeing you just eventually becoming the master of rest, right? Because you realize that when you rest, what happens when you rest and what comes through to you when you rest, right? So it's like, for example, you might rest and then you might get an email that is for a job or something that you've got, right? Or like, you might say, for example, people's rests are like different, right? So when I rest, I like to like be still. But say, for example, you might be more extroverted and you might find being with people as a way to charge your energy. But I think this is also challenging you to be on your own and be in the silence and see what happens and see what comes up within that silence, and also kind of like just observe, right? It's like, feel your feelings to whatever comes up, but just observe what comes up. And it's like, I feel like it's like practicing not attaching to the meaning that you're placing on the thing that's coming up, right? For example, say if like you are struggling with money, right? There's so much that can come up with that, like self-worth. I'm not good enough, I'm inadequate, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'm not as good as other people, why is this happening to me? And like, maybe I'm lazy, maybe I'm all these labels, right? But it's like, if you take the labels out of it, the situation just is what it is right now, right? And that's like obviously the hardest thing to do, right? And it's a practice and a process, and I'm definitely right there with you when it comes to labels and like placing attachment on them, especially when it comes to rest. It's like, I'm lazy, I should be doing this, I'm not doing good enough, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And then I go online and I'm like, look at this person, they're here. It's like a spiral, it's a never-ending spiral to a ladder that there is no top to this ladder. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's never ending. And it's like, when you rest, when you become comfortable with resting, you can bring yourself back to yourself and focus on your life and look at the things around you and be like, do you know what? Maybe I'm not where I want to be right now, but maybe, just maybe, I can find some light in where I am, right? Oh, okay. 444 might be significant for you. Yeah, I'm just seeing like, it's just like the attachment thing is just coming to my attention again, where it's like, it's kind of like, oh gosh, this is giving me solar plexus energy as well. It's definitely like self-worth related, something to do with your resting is self-worth related. It's like something that, it's like when you rest you don't feel good enough or you don't feel worthy. But it's like we are literally human beings, we're not human doings. And like we came to this earth to literally be, and we are good enough just being. You are good enough just being, okay? I'm just hearing you don't have to have all the answers right now. You're not meant to. Inner child healing might be good for you right now. Like literally sitting with your inner child and having a conversation with them and asking them what they want. Asking them like how they feel and literally like hugging them and like hugging yourself as well. It's so healing. EMDR. Okay, so if you have like specific painful memories, you can do a process called EMDR. You might have heard of this before, but it's basically a process where they help you to reprogram the trauma inside of your brain. I've had EMDR for the last like 4 years and it's been completely life-changing for me personally. But that's coming through right now. Maybe it's like find somebody who does EMDR. If you can find somebody who does EMDR and also hypnosis at the same time, that would be honestly completely life-changing. Like, completely. They're showing me Kit Kats. You know the chocolate bar? Kit Kats, but their thing is take a break. Okay, sure. So yeah, it's just, I mean, Kit Kats might be significant for you, might be your favourite chocolate or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting this sense of like, you taking a break, and you just needing to take a break because you deserve that. Do you know how much work you're doing right now? Honestly. Think about you just like relaxing in the sun. That's definitely not for somebody in the UK. I mean, to be fair, it's sunny right now, but birds might be significant for you. Robins might be significant for you. This rest is a gift to your inner child, right? Aw, that's really nice. Aw. Okay, I'm picking up this, like, they want to play with you. That's really cute. They want to play with you. They want you to do activities with them. That's so sweet. Maybe you can, like, take them somewhere, right? Take them somewhere, or maybe, I don't know, paint, or, like, do something that they like to do. Paint, I don't know, I'm getting paint, or paint nails. That's what's coming in right now. Painting nails. Maybe your inner child really loved to paint their nails or something. Or really loved to paint. Baking cookies. I just keep hearing that song. That one that's like dun 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 dun. You might be into like 90s hip hop music or like 90s R&B. Let's see if anything else wants to come through for this message. literally, did you see how my shoulders just like relaxed then? That's what I'm literally getting. It's just like you just like taking a breath and being like, I'm okay. You're okay. Okay? You're okay. Okay? You're exactly where you need to be. Okay? Even if there's absolute chaos around you, how can you come back into yourself and be like, I trust myself. I've got this. And I now allow myself to take a break. Take a break, babe, please. Please take a break. Orange might be significant for you. Definitely look into EMDR, okay? It's completely changed my entire life. It's where they do this thing that I'm just getting a sense to like explain it more. Oh my god, I've got 3 minutes left on my camera. Ah! Okay, it's where they bring up the memory and then they use a light and they move your light from left to right, and then they'll like send you back down into hypnosis if the practitioner, the therapist does hypnosis as well. And you'll do that a couple of times whilst the trauma is present. Honestly, it's completely life-changing. It's completely different to when you go into a session with a therapist and you bring up all your trauma and then you leave and it's like all your trauma is just left open, right? It's like, find somebody who does EMDR and hypnosis. What they'll do is help you release, reprocess your trauma, and then bring you back to the light. So they'll bring you back to connection with your higher self, and so that you're not leaving the session just like wide open, right? A really good EMDR therapist, I can give you a recommendation. I'll put her in the link below. Her name's Ruth Ann Adams. She has completely transformed my entire life. I was struggling really badly with anorexia, and I found her a year into my recovery when I was kind of going deeper into my healing, and she helped me transform my entire life. It's crazy. But yeah, okay. I think that's the message. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I would love to know if this resonated for you and if anything came up for you. Yeah, okay. I love you. Bye.